Hello Alfa Romeo fans, we have a Kyosho of the Alfa 156 GTA. I thought I had all the Alfa castings, but apparently not. I don't know which collection it came from, but it's in my hands. Reading some Wikipedia here. 2001, I guess, is when this GTA came out. It was designed by Walter da Silva. And it's actually it was a handmade car. It was dedicated to a different production line, separate from the standard 156. And so around 3,000 of these sedans were made. Okay, and it was powered by a 3.2 liter V6, making 247 horsepower. And GTA means Gran Turismo Alleggerita. I'm not Italian, so I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but I tried. It doesn't mean Grand Theft Auto. That's what I'm getting at. So we have your standard base here of a blister pack Kyosho. I may as well take it off because I'm gonna just throw it out anyways. I don't have room to collect these pieces of extra packaging. Well, I guess it has a function though. If you want to pick it up, you know, start to collide with other models. I just don't have room for it though. And Kyosho also is nice. They tell you what the car is, so you can pick it up without the base and you'll be good to go. This is an older one, obviously, because it has a press fit base. The newer ones have screwed together bases. And it has a very fine tread, and what I like about Kyosho is their treads don't carry across to the side, so it looks like a real road tire. This road tire is also bulging out like a balloon, like a real road tire. The 5 holes here are passing air and they're sticking out, and that's actually the way the real car is. It has very pronounced rings protruding, and it still has the 5 lug nut detail recesses there. So that's pretty good. This one does roll, just squeaks. The metallic blue is nice. It's not a hot rod flake, it's a pretty fine flake. Alright, and then we have a raised painted orange reflector there. The door handle's also got some three-dimensional details, some recesses for the fingers, and is painted silver. The molded windows have some ribbing and stuff, painted black for the door frames. This has casted in? Yeah, it's a casted in mirror. It seems okay. Alright, moving around to the front, we have fog lights, it looks like. There's some silver paint in there. The plastic base, I guess, has this grill in it. And then this grill is an inserted piece with some chrome on the edges. I can't focus on it though. Yeah, the camera can't deal. That's not a really realistic Alfa Romeo badge. It's really hard to do. But it's red and green that you would find on an Alfa badge. No ribbing there. It's just smooth. Inserted headlights look alright. The peg is becoming a headlight, and there's molded detail in the casting. And silver. This one's much more secure. Alright. Not much on the top there, but pretty smooth paint finish. This side here, the panel gaps are pretty tight. Very tight, actually. Fuel filler on this side. Interesting. Little... What the heck is this? Is this the door handle? Oh yeah, that's gotta be the door handle. Alright, so we have some nice translucent taillights, and they have Fresneling on the back side, so that looks really cool. The GTA is legible. Now this badge looks great. I don't know how... Yeah. This is a great badge on the rear. Just the front, not so much. No license plate. Printed on reflectors. 156 looks alright, and then just some cut off exhaust tips. There's some black paint around the window molding there, and then a standard black interior, molded details, very nice. Nice ribbing on the seats. The windshield wiper blades are raised and painted black as well, and maybe a flashlight would help us out. What is that in the center console? Oh, I guess that's supposed to be an e-brake with the boot. Maybe it's not glued down properly. It's laying too horizontal. I don't think it was pushed down properly. Rear seats, the door panels also have some nice ribbing effect there. Gauges molded in nicely. Yeah, just no additional color. This model was probably like $6, I bet, when it was new, so it's way better than a say a green light or an auto world, because it literally has inserted headlights. Although some green lights do have inserted headlights and stuff. A few other Alphas from Kyosho with the 75T Spark. Alright, a very boxy looking vehicle. This is Alfa Romeo GT, much more modern vehicle it looks like. Yeah, very cool. Unique, that's for sure. Not sure if I like the front end as much as I think the rear end's better looking on that one. And this one is what? A 147 GTA. Oh, okay, so they made a GTA of this small little thing. Let's put that up there. That's a pretty cool design. I think this is the most attractive of them. This is the 159 Sport Wagon. Yeah, I like this front end. That one's cool. The rear end looks cool. Yeah, I think I prefer that one out of all of them. Yeah, something about that front end doesn't do it for me. I think it's actually probably the ugliest of all of them up here. Yep. Still like Alphas though. It's a cool brand. Not sure if I would ever own one though. Not sure about their reliability. Okay, well, it's nice to know there's still some Kyoshos I haven't collected. There's probably some others I just don't know about. It's just that this hobby has so many choices. You gotta put your money where you want it the most, right? And this is pretty far down the list of vehicles I wanted to collect. Thank you for watching, everyone. We'll see you the next time a Kyosho rolls around.